of the greatest challenges to the study of memory, at least for brain scientists, is understanding what portions of the brain are involved in memory. There's a long history in this affair. Perhaps the most famous episode in this history comes from the study of Karl Lashley, who tried to discover just that. By removing different portions of the brain, he hoped to find out just where memory was stored, just where the engram, as he called it, was located.
Karl Lashley's experiments in the 1920s were performed on laboratory rats. First, the rats were trained to remember the route through a tricky maze into a courtyard where a bowl of food awaited them. Then, Lashley surgically removed a section of their brains and retested them through the maze. Dr. Donald Hebb, who worked with him, recalls Lashley's findings.
He found that the memory for the maze deteriorated with the size of the brain damage. If he removed a lot of cortex, then the animal was likely to have pretty well forgotten the maze. If he removed less than a fifth of the cortex, then the rat seemed to be not bothered at all. He remembered the maze completely, and it didn't matter where that tissue was removed, the rat had no trouble remembering. So Lashley concluded there was no localization of memories, and in fact, some of the results he got were so peculiar that he almost came to the conclusion that there was no possibility of answering the question.
Several